I'm not even looking at her.
I don't need to look at her.
You haven't been looking at anyone.
I don't need to look at anyone.
Хотите выгодно купить квартиру? Это возможно. Speak Broker. Боитесь, что поиски той самой квартиры затянутся? Подберем...
See, Mike, I know I was right when I walked in here, okay? And I'm not gonna pull any punches here, okay? I'm not gonna try and kiss your ass, all right?
Detective Smith's behavior in the following moments is not associated with any techniques nor strategies. He knows the suspect's inclination is virtually set and unlikely to be influenced any further from this point on.
Damn.
The following onslaught doesn't have any tactical purposes related to the investigation. The detective has understandably become emotionally invested in the case and proceeds to give the prime suspect the psychological grilling he deserves.
I mean, let's face it, I'm a cop, all right? And the last 5 weeks, I've been trying to find out who killed an 8-year-old girl. Okay? And I know the guys from behavioral sciences, they got their thing, they're trying to understand why, that's what they do.
You guys all work together.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, no
They're
shit.
good people, they know their job very well. And sure as hell, I'd like to know why. Right? I'd like to think that we don't have people walking around our communities who just because they're bored on an afternoon say, hey, why don't we grab that girl and rape and murder her, okay? I'd like to think that we live in a community where people think a little bit more about what they're gonna do than that. Do you think you're coming off as an innocent guy? Do you think you're looking like somebody who's been wrongfully accused here?
You're gonna see it however you want to see it. My lawyer, or the lawyer, instructed me to just say...
Yeah, I know, Mike, I know what your
Simply-
lawyer instructed you to say, but that doesn't make you an innocent man. That makes you a man who's saying, holy fuck, what am I gonna do now?
Nothing I do is going to change your opinion. So I might as well just follow the lawyer's advice.
Well, you're right there, Mike. Nothing you do is gonna get you walking out of this police station tonight without being charged with murdering Tori Stafford. You're right. You know how much media coverage this has. You know what the newspapers are going to do with this and to your family tomorrow, okay? You think the cops are going to be talking to everybody you ever spoke to in your life? That's nothing compared to what the media is going to be doing. This is a huge story for them. This is the next Paul Bernardo. Whether you like it or not, a girl and a guy kidnapping an 8-year-old girl and murdering her. That's one of the most sensational things that have happened in this province since Bernardo and Carla. It's going to be a frenzy, and you and I both know that. You know what a psychopath is, Mike?
Whew, yeah, it was a big case.
I just found it tonight.
Yeah, it was
I
really
just find
bad.
it funny how you can go full sure on something when you don't know.
Well, Mike, when somebody tells me that they were present when a man killed an 8-year-old girl,
Right. Somebody told you that.
she did.
Okay.
When that happens, okay, we don't say, oh well, maybe after we go golfing for the week, we'll go and see Mike and see what he has to say. That's not the way it works.
No, so let's just pick him up and then say, yep, you did it. Because that's obviously got to be the right way to go about things.
Is this guy fucking brain dead? Oh wait, he is. That's the whole point.
So, the last thing I cover off with everybody I talk to in situations like this, Mike, is pretty straightforward, okay? Rodney Stafford and Tara McDonald have to be notified about this. Okay. First question out of their mouth is going to be, what? Did they say why they did it?
I'm sure one of those two will have the answer for you. Why somebody would do it.
Huh?
What are you getting at, Mike?
doesn't matter. You're gonna talk to them anyways.
Ugh! That way,
You're
that
gonna
is
claim
weird.
No involvement whatsoever. Don't play games with me and throw out little hints and see what comes of
There's
it.
no game, there's no little hints.
There's nobody involved in this except for you and Terry Lynn.
Don't get it? I think he's saying that the fact that he thinks that the child looked nice or like.
We're done.
Is that what you said to Tori before you killed her? We're done?
Funny
You don't think so?
Funny man. That's what you think this is funny
I
man?
think you're a funny man.
I think you're a cold-blooded killer. Because you and I haven't spent too much more time now than you forced Tori Stafford to spend in your car. You could have let her out anywhere along that route.
I'm not laughing, did I laugh?
You could have killed her without sexually assaulting her. And that's what I wanted to sit across from tonight. See what it's like to sit across from a guy who, when he abducts an 8-year-old girl, is so turned on by it that before he kills her, he has to have sex with her. So if you ask me why I'm sitting in this room, I'm sitting in this room for Tori. Making you squirm, putting you through some of the grief that you put her through. That's why I'm in here, Mike. And I'm having a good time. You are a sick puppy, Michael. Eight years old, Mike. 8 years old, buddy. All she wanted to do was go home and have a little party for her friends because her mom just redecorated her room for her. That's pure evil, bud. This is exactly what the judge is going to see.
What do you think he's gonna get saved by Lawyer Andy?
Remorse, no empathy, no nothing. You're just hollow. The nice thing about the place you're going to be spending a good chunk of your life is they actually have glass cells. So you and Bernardo can make googly eyes at each other all day, whatever you guys do.
Okay.
So it's nice meeting you, Mikey. Enjoy the rest of your life. This is the kind of room you're going to be spending it in.
And it was all for this little girl right here. Not just Tori, but for every little child in Canada that doesn't deserve what happened to her.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. 31-year-old Michael Rafferty has been found guilty of murdering, kidnapping, and sexually assaulting 8-year-old Tori Stafford. It's been nearly 10 very long weeks of trial in London, which is where Laura Zilke has been covering this story since the very beginning.
In the courtroom, when the verdict was read out, there was a collective sigh of yes for each time one of those guilty verdicts was read out through friends and family. That came with the reading of each verdict. Guilty of first degree, guilty of abduction, and guilty of sexual assault. Lawyers from both sides of the story came out to speak with us as well. Their reaction, everyone appreciating that justice was done here, and every one of them also thanking the work that the jury had to do for having to sit through this case for, as you mentioned, Carolyn, almost 10 weeks.
It's been a long and difficult trial for everybody. The trial is finally over, so that's a good thing. But the verdict means that the jury has found that Michael Rafferty did kidnap, sexually assault, and murder Victoria Stafford, and our thoughts are with Victoria's family.
Is it a hard decision for you to take cases like this?
It's never easy, but honestly, I mean, somebody has to take them. I get asked that question more often than almost anything else. How can you do a case like this? How can you defend such a person? The reality of it is that everybody in our system deserves a proper and effective defense.
Even before going into the courtroom, there was really a sense of excitement. I think a lot of the family...
Guys, this is a weird question. Does that not make his record bad? Guys, don't say no. That's how it works. It's important. I mean, it's not important, but it's how it works. And Does that make his record look bad? Like he took a big L?
Thought that because the verdict did come so quickly, just over a day of deliberations, they truly believed that this was going to be a guilty verdict. Then going into the courtroom, that simply continued. The relief that went over this, it was really almost unbelievable to hear the sighs.
I'm sorry, it's just a chat. People said elbozo through that. I don't know, dude.
Both Michael Rafferty and Terry Lynn McClintock were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for 25 years.
They still get possible parole though after 25. Riposo.
Новый сырный бургер в Бургер Кинг. Кто он? Сырный великан? Сырный неряха? Сыр-пушка? Новый вкус правит только в Бургер Кинг. Теперь доставка из Бургер Кинг бесплатно на Delivery Club.
You hear that?
Jesus!
Oh, they're gone, but they'll be back, and with friends.
Please, don't hurt us.
Got a second kid in here! John, this kid says he knows you.
Youngblood?
Youngblood!
Good to see you. Come on, we have to go. Zoe, you're coming with us.
Wait, how do you know my name? Did my father send you?
Definitely not. We'll explain later, but right now...
What is happening?
Have to split up.
You risk your life for me.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, youngins, time to move.
I hope I get to see you again.
Fuck you, bitch. Why is white Jedi gonna die then? Nobody's supposed to be here. Uh oh. Yeah, this is where this kid is also gonna die here then. Okay. Hello? Anybody? We missed out? I don't think so. Nice little shelter here, boys. Now what? Okay. Ah, yes. An old can.
Maybe we don't have to wear the outfits all the time.
Crazy talk, Mitch.
It's gonna crack.
Now
you hear that? Ugh. That's not the creep after Sonia, is it?
No. Kane ain't nothing but a hitchhiker. Tie him up.
What?
Told you he wasn't dead.
You were right. Guess I owe you 5 big ones. I don't have it on me right now. but I will as soon as we rob the kid.
Dude.
Big talk for a little feller tied to our kitchen chair. Give us all your money. Do that, and you'll walk out of here with just a few broken bones.
Yeah, all your money.
In case you didn't notice, we're the ones giving the order.
Whatever, dude.
Maybe I'll have to show him the beast.
Whoa, you hear that? The beast. Now search him, Mitch.
I lose all the money now?
Well, looky here.
How much we talking?
Nice, $0 left.
Enough to quit the game, Stan.
No amount could ever make us quit the game, Mitch.
Sure.
It'd be nice to rob someone actually rich once.
Sure would, Stan.
Mitch, this kid is starting to hurt my ears. Show in the beast.
With pleasure.
Now come on, we got work to do on our investigation. Sweet Sonia's life hangs in the balance. I feel like I'm going crazy, Mitch.
Yeah, me too.
And if we don't crack this soon, it'll be too late.
Quiet, little buddy. Do I have to show you the beast again?
Yeah, shut your trap.
What's happening?
Let the grown-ups think in peace. Kid, someone wants to end Sonia's life. The famous reporter?
Yeah, we doubt that you could help us.
Ah, hell, Mitch. Maybe I'm crazy, but maybe he can help.
Yeah, I mean, what do we have to lose here?
Pick him up. We'll make you a deal, kid. Help us, and you'll get your money back.
Okay.
So we're trying to find out when the killer's gonna attack. We know what he looks like.
Yeah, he's terrifying.
We got some of his letters and things right here. When
It's
he's
Gerald.
gonna attack is somewhere in them. We just know it is.
Okay, I mean... June 6th.
So,
Today marks the anniversary of Lola's death. In exactly 2 years, I will take my revenge.
do we know when that was recorded, Stan?
Yeah, sometime in 1994.
June 6th. Six.